Hey travelers, this is Nirak. I hope you all had a great week just as I did while playing Genshin. Without further ado, let's get straight to the point. These are the topics that you will see in this video. I'm also gonna leave the timestamps in the description below. Let us begin with the quickest one. Not much to see here, but this is the first game that I played with you get reward on your birthday. Pretty cool, don't you think? On your birthday, you will receive this mail which has a gift box. After it, you can open that box in your inventory to receive a cake and a fragile resin. This cake only left this message for you. Feel free to pause the video and read it. Let's move on. Next topic is account progression. For this topic, I have two graphs, AR per day and primogems per day. I have a few more graphs here beside these two, but I'm gonna leave them to the end. Just by looking to them, you can see that days 1, 2, and 3 were the days where I had a lot of content to explore, so they are going to have more details than the other days. Okay then, just as planned, I reached AR21 on my first day, and yeah, I played a few hours to reach this AR. I've started my journey 1 hour late after release. As soon as I got in game, I rushed through the initial main quest until AR5, then I did my first temples. Unfortunately, I only got Noel. After it, I did a few more quests to reach AR6, and unlocked the ley lines, where I could spend my resins. Then I did 2 ley lines, just to let my resin refill over time. Through AR7 and 12, it was all about the main quest and exploration. Also, at AR10 I did another temples, and got Fischl. At this point, my main thing was Traveler, Fischl, Lisa, and Ember. If I recall correctly, at AR12 is the last main quest available until AR15, then later AR18. So all I did from AR12 until AR18 was exploration, and a few side quests if available. I was trying to collect all animalcules and everything that gives EXP on its way. Also, at AR12 I've unlocked dailies, so I did all of them before the reset. At AR15, unfortunately, the reset occurred, so I could not get the battle pass before it. Once I reached AR18, I did all main quests and the remaining side quests. By the way, here I have already collected all the animalcules. With all that done, I was able to reach AR21 on my first day playing. Oh, I almost forgot. As soon as I noticed my resin was almost full, I inspected my 2 main DPS, Traveler and Fischl, to see which items they needed to ascend or to upgrade their weapons. Then I spent the resin on the domains or bosses which dropped the items needed for them. On my second day, I did the same steps as the first one. Through AR21 to 25, all I did was exploring Leeway. If I recall correctly, at AR23 you unlock the main quest for Leeway, but I have not started it yet. I continue to explore. I was trying to collect all Geoculus and everything that gives EXP on its way. At AR25 I was done with Geoculus, so I started working on my main quest plus side quests. At AR26 I was pretty tired, so I was done with this day. Just a quick note, I also did some abyss this day, until I unlocked Xiangling. So after getting Xiangling, my main team was Traveler, Fischl, Ember and Xiangling. The fire element Power Resonance is a good boost to my attacks, so this is my current team. The third day, from AR26 to 28, it was all about quests and side quests. Through AR28 and 29, this is when I noticed that things were starting to get rough. So all I did was exploring Leeway once more. Through AR29 to 30, I did the last main quest available and more exploration. Once I reached AR30, I was done with this day, so all I did was another temples in the standard burner with all the acquainted fate received through the AR reward system. And I only got this 4-star one-handed sword. In the 4th day, here I noticed that I need a few more materials to ascend Visual, so I've spent a few fragile resins here to farm the electric cube. After it, more exploration until I reach AR31. Then I end my day at AR31, and guys, I have found a lot of chests. Here are my results at day 4. I also did some abyss here, so I was able to reach floor 6. Through day 5, 6 and 7, all these days were all about exploration and dailies. With all that said, here's a video of my current account. Future plans. I'm still planning to save all my gems, probably until Ayaka gets released or maybe a Cryo Archer or Cryo Mage. I still have a lot of research saved, but I will only spend if necessary. For story and daily farm, nothing will change. I'm still gonna put all my resources on Facial and Traveler. For Abyss, I'll work on my second team. With all my current roster of characters available, I'm thinking to work on Noelle, Licia, Amber, Barbara and Xiaoling. Genshin Impact is a great game. You have a lot of things to do if you don't rush it as I did. A lot of unique characters, each character have unique skills which can be combined to more powerful reactions. A good story and side stories. Every character can work, as long as you know how them work. You are free to build whatever you want. With these two graphs you can notice a pretty big drop of EXP and primogems acquired on day 4 onwards. This is due to Genshin being a new game, so it doesn't have enough content available for rushing. So once you reach certain ARs, you'll feel the real grind. Then I came with a question. Does it worth a free-to-play player refill resins to get more AR EXP? Let us begin with 1 resin refill equals 60 resins. 20 resins equals 100 EXP. And at my current AR, you need at least 6.5k EXP plus to level up. So let's assume this. 1 AR equals 6.5k EXP. For those who doesn't know what is the cost of each refill, this is the table. With that table, I have built some graphs to see how much EXP and how much primogems you spend if you do certain refills. Then I've simulated a few scenarios. First, if I did all 6 refills over the week. You can notice at day 5 onwards that the earning primogems cannot keep it up with the amount you spend, so it started dropping. So what about if I only did 6 refills until day 4? It is a good result, but I think we can do better. What about 3 refills over the week? Third scenario, it is a balanced one. So if your goal is to progress faster, then the 4th scenario is for you. So my conclusion is, the first scenario is for those who prefer fast progression over pulls. The second scenario, it was just to see if it would be better than the third one, which, in my opinion, it would not. The third scenario, if you prefer a more balanced progression pull ratio. The 4th scenario is for those who prefer a little bit more faster progression over the pulls. And my current scenario, the 5th scenario, if you prefer pulls over fast progression. So why did scenario 2 it is worse than scenario 3? Well, in the second scenario, you would have received 7.2k EXP and spent 3.2k primogems, while in the third scenario, you would have received 6.3k EXP and spent 1.75k primogems. Those 1k EXP you can obtain just doing your dailies, and they will not give you a huge boost compared to third scenario. In the end, it's totally up to you to decide. I'm gonna stick with 5th scenario, just because I prefer pulls over progression. By the way guys, I'm gonna leave a link in the description below to the Google Docs with all these graphs and some explanations for those as well. So let us move on to tips. Try to get all oculus from each region. I have split it in 2 days. The first one you're gonna pick all the anemo ones, and the another one the G ones. It takes a lot of time, so you should also just do one at a time. If you do that, you can also enjoy other things in game. By the way, try to use the interactive map to collect them. Collecting all oculus will give you a lot of primogems and AR EXP. Try also to get chests, do trials, collect spirits, unlock waypoints and statues that you find on its way. After getting all oculus, do all your main quests. They are pretty cool, there are a few character stories which are pretty good, so you should just enjoy it. If you ran out of main quests, explore, enjoy those regions, they are pretty big. You can find a lot of chests, hidden quests, puzzles and much more. All of them give EXP and gems. By the way, there are some side quests that are locked behind AR level. Work on your abyss. Try to go as far as you can. It doesn't cost any resins, so it doesn't give you any AR as well. But it gives a lot of primogems. Possibly the best endgame way to receive primogems beside events. After hitting AR30, you will notice a drop in AR XP and primogems. This is pretty common, as you possibly already have enjoyed most of the current content available. So just take your time now, do dailies, spend your resin, do some material farming, watch some videos, just take it easy. There's no need to rush from now on, you already have all the important stuff unlocked. I believe that's all, travelers. If you are still around, thank you very much, I hope you found this video useful. So let me know if you prefer my gameplay footage with or without sounds. What should I keep track of for my next video? And if you have any other questions or ideas, please leave them down in the comment section below. With that said, have a great week, travelers. See you all next time.